What is this that we have here? Let's take a look. Whoa. All right. So, got my permit book for the Blue Star. All right. So, we'll get this video going here in a minute. I'll tell you about how everything started from beginning of application to the process to how we got to here and coming up to orientation. We'll get to that in a second. All right, hey everybody, welcome to Trucking with CJ. This is the first video, so bear with me. I'm sure these videos will get better as I get better at doing them. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be my first video on the process with Landstar. I got a bunch of notes here so that way I don't get lost. So just to get right into it, I applied December 29th. Really didn't mean to hit the submit button. I was getting to the end of the application, and I thought that there was one more page, and I was going to save it and then wait till after the new year. But there wasn't another page, so it's submitted there. So I'm like, okay, all right. So waited 2 days. I didn't expect any contact till after the holidays. But recruiter did contact me on the 31st. I talked to her for a few minutes, and she was like, okay, well, you should be ready, you know, with everything said and done, even with the holidays, you should be ready to go to orientation by the end of January. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but sure. So we get through New Year's and all that stuff, and didn't hear anything until the second week. And I actually reached out to them, found out who my processor was, and reached out to him, and that actually started getting the ball rolling. They were waiting on, I guess they were running all, did all my consent to run the backgrounds, all that stuff, and I guess they were waiting on, from what I understand, better contact information for me. Because I've been my own boss for the past few years. I was contracted, I was leased on with FedEx. So my company, so forth, so on. So I had explained that situation to them. And then, let's see here. So went back and forth a little while, a few times about, well, are you qualified? Yeah, I'm qualified. I've had my CDL for 8 years, and I have 8 years of experience. Doing with the verification for FedEx, they did verification with FedEx, but because of my routes that I owned, I was only verified as regional. So then it came back, well, you don't have OTR. Well, hold on a minute. Yeah, I do. I've had a couple jobs before FedEx. But not only that, regional, as long as I drove in more than 3 states and drove more than 500 miles a day, I'm considered OTR experience. So came to that we agreed that, okay, well, if you can send us your mileage reports of all the states you've driven in for the past year, okay, sure, no problem. I had all that stuff done through my ELD. I had all my reports saved for every week for the past 2.5 years. So I just pulled the last year and sent them on over. They gave me the thumbs up, and then we moved right along. So from there, things started to progress even more. Things started getting faster now. They started sending me paperwork for me to sign, go over the lease contract, signing up for the insurances, and whatever else there was. There was quite a few things. Then had to do they sent me the link to log in for the driver safety course. It's pretty lengthy. I got it through it in 2 days. I've been sitting at home since December 15th. That's when I sold my routes and canceled my contract with FedEx. So I've been sitting at home, just chilling, taking some time off, much needed time off. So anyway, did the safety course, did all the paperwork, signed up for everything. Then they finally sent me the paperwork for my drug screen, and they gave me some vendors in my area for their approved DOT inspection sites. So January 27th, I went and did my drug screen. January 28th, I went and got the DOT inspection out on the truck, which passed with flying colors. The mechanic says, you know, it's I have a 2017 Cascadia, about 300 and a little over 350,000 miles on it. Unfortunately, it was a Swift truck. Got the damn fifth wheel release handle on the passenger side of the vehicle. I'm going to be getting that switched. But I got the truck for a good price. That was the one truck I did keep out of the sale from selling on my routes. So kept that, and then I'm kind of doing some stuff to it, doing some upgrades and modifications to make it more comfortable for me, give me my creature comforts. Anyway, the mechanic said it was a solid truck, looked good, so I'm happy there. Let's see here. So, and then let's see. Okay, so for some reason it took like a little bit longer for my drug screen results to come back. I did it on a Thursday, and they didn't get the drug screen results until a Tuesday. So once did all that, and then it was weird. They sent me notifications twice. I had to sign my application again, like 3 times total. I had to go through it, make sure all the information was correct, sign, submit. And then the next day I got the same email. I called my processor and I'm like, is this a mistake? I just did this. He's like, no, blah, blah, blah. Go through it and then just make sure, verify all the information's correct. He actually forgot to, he didn't forget. We had to update since I applied at the end of January, and here it is now, the beginning of February, when all this has taken place. And then when I technically left my job on December 15th or 16th, whatever day it was, we needed to put the unemployment date gap in there to fill that time. So that was what the third signing my application was about. So I was finally approved this past Tuesday, the 8th. Everything good to go. Got my permit packet the very next day. UPS delivered it. That's what you saw in the beginning of the video. And that's what it is here. Got a permit book. Everything's all good to go. I went over today to put all the decals on, the Landstar decals, the DOT numbers, the IFTA stickers, truck number, and did some other little stuff with it. Let's see here. So I am then yesterday, I got contacted from the orientation site, setting up orientation with me. I'm going to orientation on the 16th in Indy. That date was for my choosing because I have stuff going on. for Monday. So I didn't want to go Monday. So starting Wednesday. So we'll see how the trailer situation goes. Hopefully I won't be sitting too long, but you know, I don't live far away from Indy, so I'll just come back to the house and wait till I get the phone call about a trailer if that's the case. Everybody else's videos I've been watching, I've been hearing things about, you know, it takes forever to get a trailer. Some guys, just all depends on what region you're in. Some guys are lucky and get a trailer the same day. Some guys are waiting a couple days. Some guys are waiting a week. Some guys are waiting 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll just come back to the house and wait for the call from trailer utilization. So from there, overall, wasn't a bad process. I know everybody talks about how long it takes. It's ridiculous. It's a nightmare. Really wasn't a nightmare. As long as you're able to, you know, if you're unemployed, you know, you're able to jump on the tasks right away. You know, understandably, if you're still working at your current job while you're going through the process with Landstar, obviously you got to wait till you're on your 30-minute break or you're done for the day before you can attend to any emails or complete any tasks that they need. So understandably, you know, it could seem like it's very stressful. But overall, it really wasn't. I mean, I actually expected it to be a little bit longer because of when I applied during the holiday season. So, but hey, other than that, everything's all good. Happy to be part of the Blue Star family. Let the journey begin. We'll go from here. My next video, next week, I'll do videos about orientation. Depending on how it goes, I might do one video for both days. I might do a video for each day, just depending on where it goes, depending on what happens. Other than that, these videos will get better. I'm gonna post as much content as I can, but I'm here to make money, so that's what I'm gonna do. But just be another channel that puts out positive information about Landstar. We'll see you in the next video. Come on back. Hit the like, subscribe. If you would, I'd greatly appreciate it.